What's up, guys? DK. We are back to Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, and I'm really sorry about the last episode. I'm using a Elgato capture device. I used to use OBS to record pretty much all of my videos. Unfortunately, I stopped doing that because hey, where'd he go? Oh, he already took off, I guess. I stopped doing that because I really do indeed care about the quality of my videos. However, although Elgato is a good capture device for the most part, I do indeed have two major issues with it. The first issue with this thing is the simple fact that, unfortunately, after you record something with the Elgato capture device, depending on how long the recording is, I have to like wait for it to process. That doesn't every other capture method I've used, it doesn't do that. When you record something, it processes instantly. But the Elgato, after you record it, I gotta process it. So let's say if the video is like 30 minutes long, I gotta wait another 20 or 30 minutes for it to be processed. That's kind of annoying. Now I can actually deal with that if it means perfect quality video, so I can deal with that. However, there is one thing that I can't deal with. I don't know why this happens at random, but the Elgato capture device seems to have a really bad habit of fucking up a lot while you're recording, and then your video gets all wacky, disordered, and all out of sync like the last video was. It's really annoying. So to remedy this, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna say I'll probably record 20-minute sessions and then I will pause the recording to check the video to make sure that it's not fucked up, and if it is, I'll just record that segment again. This of course means I'm gonna be saving the game a lot. So anyway, guys, let's continue where we left off. I'm using the Zodiac bow right now so I can quickly get through this level, because you've already seen that I have no trouble with these guys, and there's just the same enemy over and 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 over again. I've already beaten them normally, so let's just go ahead and move this along now. And I want to chain them so I can get some teleport stones. Unfortunately, now we're gonna start fighting. As you get close to the edge here, you'll see these giant fish popping up, and I am indeed gonna be hunting these guys later on, but not right now, because I need that to get the what used to be the second strongest gun for Penelo. Now I think it's the third strongest gun. She's not gonna have a gun yet, but she will have a gun when I give her second job, the machinist. Okay, guys, so what's going on here is these guys are having a hard time beating this giant turtle thing, the U-turn eater, whatever, so I'll just kill it for him, I guess. Actually, I wonder if I can steal something from it. Let me see if I can steal something worthwhile from it. They're not going to attack you while this guy is active, but the moment God damn it, Vaughn! Can I turn off his gamuts? I can. He sucks. As I said, they won't attack you while this guy is active. However, the moment he dies, they'll start attacking you. So just prepare for that. Turtle shell. Master Thief. Okay, I got a trophy of some sort. Master Thief. You obviously get this by stealing a certain number of times. Anyway, let's continue. Let's start out by killing this son of a bitch here. Die, thank you. You're in my way. Alright, let's kill this giant turtle. You don't have to do this side quest, but I like doing this side quest because it triggers a rather funny cutscene. Okay, here we go. Yeah, after you kill that giant turtle, just come back here, and you would trigger this little scene here. You are looking for your reward. Did you find the treasure, Kupo? I did. Yeah, these guys had a hard time killing this giant turtle, so he asked for help outside of his tribe, which of course is taboo, but you'll see that in a minute. Here we go. They should have got there quick, didn't they? A gathering of Yuatan Yensa. Did I even say that right? Okay, what's going on here? Kupo? Wait, what's happened to Kupo? Wait, no! They're gonna execute him! Don't do this. The creature will still be at large were it not for his plea for help, Kupo. You shame us by seeking aid outside the tribe. You and Ton Yensa are lords and masters of the great sea. We seek the aid of none. Your words are like the howling sand in my ears. I condemn you to dust. No, bring him back, Kupo, and stuff like that. Yeah, so basically, guys, the Yuatan Queen here, she's a stubborn bitch who's completely full of herself. She's completely humiliated at the fact that one of her flunkies sought aid outside of her tribe because they couldn't do it themselves. So his punishment was death. Yeah. Anyway, you do that, you would get this little thing here. The purpose of doing this is because this is actually, what's the damn thing? Oh, it's right here. This is actually something that you can actually use in battle. It's a dark element item. You're supposed to use this against the next mini sub boss, because at normal levels it would be kind of tough, but I'm not at normal levels. But still, just thought I'd show you that. I mean, that is kind of a funny cutscene. I like it really. So. You know, this might be a good way to get some money right here. I can just, let me see. Yeah, I can stop right here. In fact, let me speed this up. This might be a good way to get some money at this point in the game if you're not exploring the trial mode diamond armors. Just zone here. Don't touch the save crystal, because if you do that, that will break your chain. Just do this quick little zoning here. You can actually do this in the Damascus Western Sand, but I prefer to do it here because it's like easier to do it here. I ain't gotta worry about let me not pick up any loot. Okay. I think now would be a good opportunity for me to show you guys what I was talking about if you're building up your chain, you don't want to pick up loot unless the num is flashing. Let me show you the reason for this. Have any of you noticed that sometimes it takes like maybe 20 kills to get to the rank 2, and then maybe another 20 kills to get to rank 3? It's not going to take me that long to get that, because I'm not going to pick. I'll show you. Okay. Not flashing. Is there any more of these guys? Right here. Okay, so it's 4 of them total. Okay, I'm not gonna pick up any loot. Let's dodge it. Okay, there you go right there. So at kill 18, it's already at rank 3. Now sometimes you'll kill that many enemies and it won't even be at rank 2 yet. So exactly what's going on here? When you're building up your chain, sometimes you'll notice that the chain number down there on the bottom right, sometimes it'll be flashing. When it's flashing, you are free to pick up the loot without worrying about your chain taking forever to build up. However, if you kill something with a chain and the number is not flashing, see that 24, and it's already maxed out. So if you pick up the loot where the number is not flashing, you're penalized for being a greedy bastard. I guess that's what it means. and it's going to take you a lot longer to build up the chain. However, when that number is flashing, you are free to pick up the loot without worrying about taking forever for your chain to build up. So that's exactly what that means for those of you who are wondering. That's actually very important information to know when you're chaining those rare monsters like Bombshell and so on and so forth, Helvenik and things like that, you know. However, since this version of the game has free grand armor, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be, she got a nice ass. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one somewhere in the trial mode that I could take and use it in the main game. I don't think we're gonna chain Helvenik in this version. Well, for LP purposes, I guess I will do it one time, chain Helvenik to get the grand armor. Normally I would do this like 3 times so I can get 3 grand armors. However, I don't need to do that, but I will do it one time for LP purposes. It's like I said, guys, this is actually a somewhat good way to get money now, because that fruit thing right there, it actually sells for quite a lot of money for this point of the game. So I could do this now, but I'm recording an episode. Stuff like this, come on now, you little shit, die. Stuff like this, I would do that off screen. So let's get going. Yeah, yeah. Okay, see that? The number is flashing. See that? There's no loot, but the number is flashing. So let me see if it does now. Come on now. Okay, then the number is still flashing, but they aren't dropping any loot. Okay, it stopped flashing. And there we go, chain 7. It's not flashing. Not flashing again. Yeah, I don't know exactly what triggers that little flash, but oh well. So make sure you guys keep that in mind when you're chaining those rare monsters like Bombshell. I know it's gonna be very tempting to pick it up, but trust me, if you want to get that weapon from him, wait till the chain builds up. Just be patient. That little shits. See, it's not flashing, so I'm not gonna pick it up. For 15, one more should do it probably. Might take 2. There we go, chain up. And I'm gonna start fighting owls real soon, so let me just go ahead and get this loot. I really hate how the loot disappears after a while if you don't pick it up. Okay, these fish, like these guys. I told you these guys are everywhere. Should block. Probably not gonna get all of these, but ultimate blade. Won't be getting that for a while. 300 hit points, very nice. Battle lore, more attack power. Shell shield. You can actually get this now. By the way, the shell shield. That's just funny. I can get that in the trial mode if I wanted to. But in all honesty, the only time I use the shell shield is in the fight with the Yazmat, and I only need 1. I use it like when my party leader is being targeted by the death strike, I quickly put on the shell shield to try to not get hit by that shit. So got a long way to go here. Man, I fucking hate this level. Why is this place so big, man? This is just ridiculous for this level to be this fucking huge. Yeah, these guys right here. See, these guys. See, that's what I'm talking about. Little random shit like that. Remember when I said in the last episode how you'll fight a bunch of normal enemies and then this random enemy comes out of nowhere? It's always as if the purpose of that is to be a dick and break a chain. Okay, now these guys here, these owls, they would be kind of tough for this point in the game, but I got the bow and I'm over level 2. I think they drop large feathers that sells for some pretty good money at this point. That's to where you fight Balento, I believe. We'll deal with that bastard later. Much later. I ain't quite ready for that hunt yet. owls. A lot of these guys here. Okay, so what happens here is we're gonna fight a bunch of these owl guys, and then these are small chickens are gonna come out of nowhere to break your chain. Die. Now I forgot which area it was, but there's a rare monster around here called pineapple. It's basically a souped up bomb, but it's really it's not that tough. I forgot exactly how to bring it out. I have a video already dedicated to every rare monster in the game on the PS2 version. I will indeed be making another video like that later on, but that's gonna be a way further down the road after I've like unlocked everything. Yeah, these giant turkey things. Okay, there it is right there. That number's flashing, so I can pick that up. Now, guys, to this day, I still don't know how to pronounce this level here. I just can't pronounce that. I'm not gonna try. All right, giant toads. There's a certain hunt in this cave later on that you might want to do. I forgot what that monster called. It's this giant snake. When you complete the hunt, you will get a serpent eye, and that's one less that you need to collect in the Feywood. However, it's not that bad because those guys actually drop it pretty often. These damn bastards here. And honestly, I have absolutely no business being down here right now. And I like how they completely they seem to have blocked every path at this point in the game, because thing is, if I go any further, I could possibly obtain a Esper here. And I guess they wanted to make sure that Belius is the first Esper, well, Esper, whatever the fuck. They want to make sure that Belius is the first Esper that you obtain. Die. Yeah, I really shouldn't be here right now, but oh well. We will deal with this much later on in the game. I mean, I can actually handle every enemy down there, except for those souped up dragons. If they are indeed souped up, on the PS2 version, those dragons are like level 59 to level 99. I hope they didn't change that here, because they're actually quite fun to fight. And I got a mint staff. I can sell that to make another staff later on, I think. I probably should have done some hunts to get my rank up so I can accept the Wyvern Lord hunt here. But once again, I'm trying my best to keep this LP as organized as I possibly can. Die. These guys. I forgot which monograph I need for those giant fish to get the Yensa scale, but yeah, we'll deal with that later. Right. I don't know if I need the Hunter's monograph for it. Go need them. I'm gonna need that to make the gun for Penelo's job in the event I need her to attack for whatever reason. But Ash and Fran will do all the damage. Penelo's main job will be to keep us alive, and because I'm gonna make Ash into a monk, she will have access to most of the best white magic spells too. So that's not gonna be a problem. But anyway, the recording seems to be going perfectly fine right now. I told you I'm going to have to stop every 20 minutes or so and check the processing to make sure that the recording isn't all corrupted and fucked up, because I don't want any more repeats of the last episode. I'm taking this LP here quite seriously, and I want to make sure that every video is at the highest quality as possible. Well, not quite. I don't know if you can actually tell, but I actually lowered the quality just a little bit. I think that might have something to do with it. As I've said many times, I don't have one of those $10,000 computers. Well, not that much money, but you get the point. I don't have one of those really expensive laptops that can like record everything perfectly. I've had this laptop for about 5 or 6 years now. I forgot how much I paid for it. I think it was at least $800 at the time. It was like, you know, one of the very best laptops that I could get. It's really good, but now this laptop, of course, is out of date. So yeah, that's what's going on here. But it's perfectly fine. Rainbow egg. Of course, I get a of course I get a rainbow egg the hard way after I've already done the side quest that gives me a free one. Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot too, unfortunately. But there's that giant fish to ruin your chain, of course. There we go. Yeah, I must not have the monograph for those fish. Okay, so there's the balance spell. Balance, although it's a very powerful spell, I really don't use it that much. The way balance work is, let's say if I have a total maximum of 9,000 hit points and I'm down to my last 1 hit point, when I use balance, it'll do 9,998 damage. Ooh, that shit's annoying. So it can be a pretty devastating spell. However, you will quickly realize that you really don't need it at all. Maybe that'll be, let's say if you're using a job that doesn't have a lot of physical strength, that can also happen to learn balance. That'd be good for them. But even a white mage doesn't need something like that, because white mages can use the holy spell, and holy does a lot of damage, and I mean a lot. And even now, don't forget, there's the whole second job thing. So there's really no reason to use stuff like that anymore. Now, in the regular English version, yeah, because it's like one of the few ways to break the 9,000 barrier. But in this version, you don't need that shit. Which reminds me, I will indeed be breaking that barrier real soon. Yeah, this bow is just really stupid. Let's heal up here. I gotta get some more kill spells. Die. Die. You see, this thing kills them before they get anywhere near you, so they can't even get close enough to land a hit. And if they do, I probably block it because it has 75 evasion. That's just wrong. Alright, so the Weapon Lord is up here, but I haven't done the hunt yet. However, there's a certain accessory I want to get. I think it's up here. Oh, I forgot. This room is completely infested with traps. You have to deal with it because I want to keep my golden amulet on so I can get a lot of license points. Giant owls. A lot of owls in this room, so I can chain them. Someone asked me a while ago where the Wyvern Lord is. I'm pretty sure you found it by now, but after you accept the hunt, it'll be in this area all the way to the north. And you don't want to kill it right away. You can still, I forgot exactly what the item is, but you can steal something from it that will enable you to easily make something for the bazaar later on. So what you want to do is you want to steal it, then respawn and steal from it again. But I will go over that when I get to the rare item video, which will be a while, unfortunately. But oh well. A lot of owls around here. I think this is it right here. Let's see. Remedy. There we go. The embroidered tippet. This thing doubles your experience points. Unfortunately, they don't get experience points unless they're in battle. So I'm not gonna use that right now because I'm strong enough to make it all the way to the Feywood probably. those of you who are just joining this LP, somebody asked me how come I'm not using this. By now, you should clearly see the reason why I don't want to use this thing. Okay, take it off. God damn it! Fucking traps. I think this is where we're gonna fight the sub boss. Okay, not yet. I think this was shopping. Okay, this guy follows you everywhere. What's up, Dice? Blah 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 blah. We don't get many visitors out here. Got selection of good things on sale, stranger. Let's see what we got here. So now I can buy some new stuff. Not that I need it, of course. I will, however, buy a new rod for Penelo because Penelo doesn't have anything. So we're gonna buy this for her. Let's see. Wizard staff, don't need that. She got chair staff on. You might want to get these right here. You might want to get 3 of these. I already had 2. I already had 1 of them. This makes you immune to blind, which is gonna be really important for an upcoming boss fight. I'm just buying this stuff for those rare situations which I'm gonna need them. So immune to sleep. Get 1 of these. I'm just glad that they don't cost that much. Remove confuse. Yes. Let's get about 20 of these. See, high potion. Come to make sure I got some of everything. Confusing is so fucking annoying. All right, poach. I'd rather not be without this. You're really gonna poach, but the thing is, nah. It costs 5,000. If I need this, I'll come back and I'll make sure that I get this before I go to the highways, cause I might poach there if I see the werewolf. All right, so we got Cure right here, and finally got the arrow spell. Make sure you get this. Make sure you get that. Okay. Gamuts. Black mage. If foe is weak to wind. Fran says, "Fuck you." Oh no, the license. I really hate that how sometimes you gotta have a license to use the damn thing. It's kind of annoying. Let's see. There you are. In fact, let's go ahead and activate all these shits right now so I don't. Fire, I won't be getting that for a while. Actually, I'm probably gonna get it soon. Can't remember. Well, I guess I will let him do this one battle. He does have a rather helpful ability. In fact, now that I think about it, this one sub boss here is probably the only reason why this ability is here. And it is kind of helpful, so I guess I will leave him alive for the moment. But the moment we kill that boss, I'm gonna take him out again. He is kind of in the way, eating up my experience points. Like I said, I don't like him in the way. Don't worry, you will see the reason for this real soon. But he's not bad. He just gave up on life, I guess. I forgot that actually. You know what? Why I never understood this. When you enter this area, they give you the option to save your game. Why didn't you just put a save crystal here? Was that a RAM space issue or something, or what's the deal with that? Well, here we are. We made it to Wraithwall's tomb. We're gonna have some fun here, aren't we? Oh, but we're gonna be in there for quite a while. I should probably get me a pair of thief cuffs before I continue, if I can get one at this point in the game. I think I can. I forgot how to get them early. I gotta go into the cave to get it, I believe, and that ass, man, it's just too much. All right, this is the boss I was talking about. This annoying bird thing. I fucking hate flying enemies. They really suck. Is Ash still wearing that bow? I think she is. Yeah, she's still wearing that. She's still wearing that bow. Let's take that off. This, of course, means I won't be able to hit it normally, but then again, this is why you're doing that that little side quest to get these berry things. I think it does like a quarter of its health, something like that. Did I even hit him? I think I did like a little bit. Oh, Penella, you're not using your rod. In this version of the game, rods actually hit airborne enemies. Where's my Nautilus? If I can get a chance to... Oh, Fran took care of it. Yeah, see, that I didn't get a chance to do anything. I think Fran did most of the work. Even her victory poses are sexy. Okay, now before we... Damn cutscenes.
Long ago, the gods granted their favor to King Wraithwall, who would oversee the subjugation of a vast territory spanning from Mordalia to Valendia. Here he forged the Galtean Alliance. Though he is called the Dynast King, upon establishing the alliance he demonstrated compassion for his people and disdain for needless war, a philosophy passed on to his successors, one that would bring peace and prosperity for hundreds of years to follow. It was during this time of peace that the city-states of Arcadia and Rosaria, each members of Wraithwall's alliance, took root and flourished. Wraithwall left 3 relics signifying descent from the Dynast King. Of these, the Midlight Shard was given to what would become House Nabradia, and the Dusk Shard to my ancestors, the founders of Dalmasca. The last of these relics was the Dawn Shard. It remained hidden here, known only to those of royal blood.
As though the Dynast King foresaw the very plight before us now.
None save descendants of the king are suffered within. If we attempt to enter without proof of such lineage...
There's no guarantee we'll make it out alive. Vicious beasts, fiendish traps, something like that?
Mm-hmm. But you must consider the prize. The Dawn Shard lies within, and Wraithwall's treasure.
And there was I, thinking this was going to be hard.
I told you, man, Balthier. I told you, Balthier is cool, man. I mean, I really like Balthier. I told you, I don't. It's not every day I praise male characters. For those who've been following me for a long time, but Balthier is a cool dude, man. I like Balthier. Probably my favorite male protagonist out of all the Final Fantasy characters, but yeah, Balthier is really cool. Anyway, guys, I was saying, before I end this episode, let me show you this cherry staff. Since the game doesn't tell you, some people may not know this, but it's actually important information that you need to know, especially considering the fact that arrows seems to be the spell that everybody uses for speedruns. It doesn't do this in the English version. However, in this version of the game, the cherry staff actually piles up your wind spells. Let me show you. Here we are. Let's see, these guys here, they're actually weak to wind. Perfect. So I'm going to use the, unless they change it, of course, I'm going to use the Wizard Staff, which is 1 point stronger. So technically this should do more damage, right? Let's see here. Black Magic. Arrow. Come on. Get it out. Damn, 1,094 damage. Now this time I'm gonna do that with the cherry staff on. Actually, I didn't read that right. It's kind of hard to see with this small TV. Now I'm gonna use the cherry staff, and I'm gonna use the same spell on the same enemies. Arrow. See that? 2,000 damage. Show you again. 1,800 damage. Now we're gonna take the cherry staff off. Put the wizard staff back on. $1,400 damage. You see that? The cherry staff actually powers up your wind spells. And I think that's important information to know. So I don't know why the fuck it doesn't say that. But that's something that needs to be patched. But yeah, this thing powers up your wind spells. So in case you're wondering why I got it, that's why. You aren't going to be able to do that again until you get the staff of the Magi. And good luck with that shit. So, but anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and call it right here. And I will see you later. Take it easy.